Local law enforcement and Homeland Security officials are preparing for any protests that might take place in downtown Fort Wayne in the coming days.
Yeah, federal authorities say they received information warning of the potential for armed protests at state capitals across the country in connection with next week's presidential transition. Fort Wayne's NBC reporter Jeff Newmeyer joins us live outside the Allen County Courthouse with an update on that. Jeff.
Tom, Linda, political gatherings in town oftentimes are carried out here on the lawn outside the courthouse. Police are not aware of anything scheduled to take place in this space or elsewhere downtown in conjunction with President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration next week. But police are in planning mode for such demonstrations. Again, the FBI warning that it has received information of possible armed protests in all 50 state capitals and the U.S. Capitol in Washington. There's nothing to say that those kinds of things couldn't also pop up in cities like Fort Wayne. Black Lives Matter protests last spring and summer prompted clashes with local police, including the use of tear gas and other measures that caused some hard feelings between protesters and cops. I'm told that now, once police get word of a demonstration happening, they try to meet in advance with organizers to work out safety response plans and build trust.
It's all about managing expectations and having that early communication up front and open with the group organizers to know what the rules are, what they're not, what they plan to do for contingency planning, where you can be, where you can't be, how you call for help.
We've had some incidents in the past, and we hope to never repeat those things here in this city, but we are prepared. We do take precautions. We do take serious the information that we do get. We aren't expecting much with this. We think it's going to be relegated to state capitol and the nation's capital, but we are always on watch, on guard.
As long as they follow the rules that are in place, everything's good. It's just the bad apples then out of any group ruins it for everybody that causes the problems.
In connection with potentially charged up demonstrations, police will tell group organizers, point out to us outside agitators that aren't part of your group, and they can be targeted for arrest if they're found to be breaking any laws. Sergeant Rosales Catina telling me a large truck rally held on a Saturday night at Glenbrook Commons last year. It got loud and a bit unruly at times. Police eventually used swift 911 text messaging to phones in that specific geographic area to warn those at that rally, you've got a few minutes to disperse or you could go to jail. That helped cool down that commotion, police say, and that same technology is on the table for use at other demonstrations in town that police fear could create a threat to public safety. Such tactics could be rolled out next week, too, if protests take place that officers feel justified in taking action to intervene in some way. Tom, Linda, back to you.
Yeah, this is coming up quickly, so I can only imagine that the planning will intensify between now and then. Jeff Newmeyer reporting live outside the Allen County Courthouse. Jeff, thank you.